Hey friends, Ashley here, and I figured while I'm eating this giant butt salad, this delicious Caesar salad that I made, that I would sit down and talk to you about why keto. Why did I choose to do keto again? What am I hoping to get out of it? Or what did I learn from it the first time that I'm going to take into this second round? Why did I stop doing it? And do I think it's sustainable? I'll try to remember all of those bullet points, but bear with me if I don't. So, why keto? Well, I chose keto the first round for many reasons. If you want to check out why I did it, feel free. I will link that video down below as to why I chose to do keto. I hadn't done before. It really seemed like it would be something that was interesting, that I didn't have to starve myself. And I wanted to see how my body composition changed being lower carb. I had never done a lower carb diet. I'd always done lower fat or higher protein. Had never done low carb though. And when I did keto, in my first week and a half, I could tell a difference. My body felt better, my belly bloat went down, and I'm one of those people that I show what I ate in my stomach. That is the first thing to bloat, it's the first thing for me to gain weight in, and it's the last thing for me to lose weight in. I also really liked keto because I could still eat foods that I liked. Now, it's a large piece of chicken. Now, don't get me wrong. I missed things like pasta. I missed things like cake and all of the processed stuff I was putting in my body. But I also recognize that that stuff is almost like, it's almost like a drug if you really think about it. I know that sounds really intense, but I've read surveys and different pieces of research that have been done over time talking about how sugar literally takes your brain through the same process and triggers certain things in your brain that cocaine does. That sounds horrible. But you think about people who have drug problems and the fact that they can't stop utilizing drugs, like they are in and out of rehab and the whole thing. Well, look at that as equated to people that are obese or people that have not even so much that, but people that really struggle with losing weight. You do a thing for a little bit of time, you're on the horse for a little bit, and then you fall off the horse and you're back eating sugar and all this stuff. And it's just true. And I remember with keto, when I did it the first time, I didn't have those cravings necessarily. When I started to let those things back in, when I was like, oh, I haven't had this in a while, I'll just try it. That's when I started getting myself into trouble. So there you go. Okay. So aside from my body feeling better and honestly looking better, I had never felt more toned before. Belly bloat was gone, blah, blah, blah. I was obviously losing weight. What are some things that I will take from my last experience in keto into this experience? And I think for me, it's being true to myself. It's being honest with myself. Early on in my first keto experience, I did a really good job of holding myself accountable. I did a really good job of tracking. And as I started losing weight, I started letting up a little bit. I started laxing a little bit. I stopped tracking my macros and things, which I probably still needed to be doing until I hit my goal weight, and then was able to do a little bit of maintenance and kind of check that balance and kind of see where I wanted to be. And really for me, I started letting up way too early. I got super comfortable, and then I got kind of smacked in the face with some life. And so I think it's just making sure that even as I'm hitting as I'm hitting my milestones, as I'm hitting, different goals and weight loss, that I need to keep staying on myself. I need to up my game. I really need to tighten my reins on some certain things. And I need to do things that are sustainable. I can't sit and journal for an hour a day as far as how I feel about food. And I think before I tried doing that, I also learned that I need to make sure that I'm preparing myself and that I'm structuring my day for success. Because the moment that I allow for myself to make an emotional decision around food is the moment that I lose. And when I start making emotional decisions around food, I don't make the right decisions. And so I have to make sure that when I see something, let's say I'm not prepared for lunch and somebody at work's like, yeah, let's go out to lunch and let's go to, the pizza place. Like, girl, you better be having a salad with some chicken on it, because you know that you can get that there. You can get a Cobb salad anywhere instead of pizza, because it's the norm. So those are definitely things that I'm going to learn. Do I think keto is sustainable in the future? Honestly, I don't know. I know plenty of people that do keto full-time all the time, and they've been doing it for years. I also know people that ebb in and out of keto. I think I need to find what's going to work best for me, but honestly, what I'm worried about right now is this season right now. I'm worried about getting to that first goal and then resetting my goals and getting after the next one, and being able to really kind of make sure that I am holding myself accountable to those things, because I can really speed up my progress if I'm just honest with myself and I do the things that I say that I'm going to do. So I also really like keto. Going back to, I really enjoy keto because it's a lifestyle or a nutrition plan that allows for me to eat things that I do like. I really like meat. I love red meat. I love, there's nothing better than getting up in the morning, having my coffee and putting heavy whipping cream in it. Cannot even tell you. It's delightful. I love getting to make things like I made, and we'll have one tonight. I make these bomb keto cream cheese cheesecake bites that are amazing, and I love getting to do that. The fact that I still get to have dessert and it's not like just this fluff, it's like a legitimate dessert, it's delightful, is really good. I like that at the end of the meal I'm not feeling super hungry. I'm definitely satiated. I feel like my hunger is taken care of. And really for me, the energy that I have while on keto, I feel clear-headed. My workouts are better. I felt like I was able to push myself more in the gym on keto. I don't know if that was a thing, but my energy levels were really, really high, and I felt like the fog in my brain had cleared. So those are some of the reasons why I chose keto. Obviously I've done, other programs or other nutritional plans that have allowed for me to have carbs. I love sweet potatoes, and that'd be something that I'd love to have, but I just know how my body reacts to carbs. And I've actually taken some different tests just based on my body composition, and it recommends to do a lower carb, higher fat, moderate protein diet. And I'm like, well, if science is telling me this, I should probably do this. And so, it's all good. Obviously, we're heading into the holiday season when I'm starting to do this. And do I think I'll be able to do it? Yeah, I do. I'm just going to be prepared. I'm going to make sure that around the holidays when I'm going out with family that I'm bringing things that I can eat, or that I'm choosing to eat. I may make a keto-friendly cheesecake, and I can get down on that all day, every day. So it's just making sure that I'm making the right decisions along the way. And, I'm not necessarily keto, like the keto queen, or I don't live and die by keto. I think it's amazing. Truly, what keto has done for children that have epilepsy, I think is awesome. I've known some people. I know and work with someone who has lost over 100 pounds on keto, and he just looks amazing. And he lives and breathes keto. That is his thing, and I think it's awesome. So yeah, that's basically kind of my rundown on the keto stuff. I'm gonna go finish this giant butt salad and enjoy the rest of my Sunday. So see you soon.